Hello everyone and welcome back to Theme Park Worldwide, and a very good morning from Energylandia in Poland.
So we was last here in 2021, so it's been quite a while and we are so excited to get back here. There is so many amazing rides at this park.
They've now got 19 operational roller coasters here. Yes, you heard that right, 19 at Energylandia, including the ones in the new Sweet Valley themed area that just opened a few days ago. And yeah, 3 years since we were last here, I remember us saying in the last vlog we did from Energylandia, we're going to wait until Sweet Valley opens, probably maybe 2022, 23, but now here we are, it's 2024 and the area has finally opened, and of course we're going to be checking it out whilst we're here. And we're actually staying down at the Western Camp, which is about a 15-minute walk here from the park, but they do also put a land train on as well. And make sure you check out our full tour of the Western Camp in our Energylandia travel vlog. We've decided to walk down this morning just because you get some awesome views of Hyperion from here on the car park. Got to be very careful how I say that one now. Well, of course, in a few weeks' time, we're going to have our own Hyperia opening at Thorpe Park. This is an intimate mega coaster, and it's a fantastic ride. It's very forceful. I'm looking forward to getting back on here. The great thing is with Energylandia, you can get the GoPro checked off at the entrance. They put a little sticker on it, and it means we can take you along with on-ride POVs. Oh, plenty of POVs over the last week or so. And of course, looking forward to getting back on one of our favourite roller coasters in Europe, Zadra. Fantastic RMC. That is an incredible ride. I tell you what, it looks like a monster from down here at the entrance, Hyperion, doesn't it? It is huge. And you got the huge entrance building, which is this big castle. Love how they got the logo up there as well. And it is a weekday today, so it shouldn't be too busy. Park hours are 10 AM through until 6.
5, 4, 3.
I like how we're getting the countdown. 2, 1. The keys turns at the top. Oh, that's awesome. And up go the shutters. Oh, that is so cool. In we go. Love how they've got all the characters out here. They certainly know how to get you in the mood for a day at Energylandia. Love that with the key and all the music and all the characters out just down here, the performers. Really good start to the day here at Energylandia. And we've also just been to have the GoPro checked off. If you are bringing a GoPro and want to film on ride, you literally go to the security area off to the left hand side, and then they literally check your GoPro over and put a little Energylandia stamp on it, which is a good system really. So we're going to start off our day here at Energylandia with a ride on Zadra, that awesome RMC coaster that's right down at the back of the park. This place is massive, isn't it?
I didn't realise the scale this park's on. Like, it's going to take us ages to walk to Zadra.
Yeah, it's like a 10-15 minute walk all the way down to the bottom there.
There's just so many attractions.
There is, like there's so many rides here. Once all the crowds spread out, I don't think it'll be too busy at all. The good thing is as well, if you are staying down at the Western Camp, they do give you a few fast tracks as well to use on some of the bigger rides, which is a bonus of staying in that beautifully themed resort. Yeah, definitely recommend it. We need one of these to get around the park. They should be able to hire those. So yeah, it's in two parts, because now we go underneath the road through this subway that leads down to 3 different areas. You've got Abyssus down here, Zadra, and also the Sweet Valley area is down here as well. Oh, it's great to see this view again after a few years. Zadra, a spectacular RMC coaster. This thing is a beast, isn't it?
This was my #1 coaster, so I can't wait to get back on it.
It's still right up there for you though, isn't it, this?
Definitely. It rides so well.
You love it. Since we were last here, they've actually had the Wonder Wheel, which is this big Ferris wheel, off to the side as well. Yeah, quite a nice placement near Zadra. I bet you get some really good views up there. And the theming and quality of the areas is definitely a lot better down here at the back of the park, because basically Energylandia is 10 years old this year. It opened back in 2014, and when it first opened they kind of built as many attractions as they could do. Didn't really think that much about themed areas, and then over the past few years with more recent additions they've created a lot more theming now and more immersive areas. So down here at the back of the park, it's beautiful, it really is. I mean, there's some nice areas at the front. They really thought about the detail and theming down here at the back, because look at this, it's a gorgeous area, really nice. Can't wait to take you all on this again. 15 minutes is the park open and we're still not down here yet at our first ride. Shows just how big Energylandia is, so definitely bear that in mind if you are coming here. But it is worth coming down here to the back first for some quieter rides. Zadra's queue line is massive, it's really long, and it goes up and down loads of steps as well. We've actually done 4,000 steps already today. Whew, it's a big park. Hey, here it comes then, our first ride of the day. Zadra, so excited for this. Look at the Zero car. Just running one train, but of course it's not going to be too busy today. It's had a new sponsor for this year up in the station. And we're ready for our ride. Let's go, come and join us. And we're off. Hey. So we're down here towards the back as well. Are you ready, Charlotte?
I'm so ready.
Hey. Great views. This is just over there. All the beautiful Polish countryside. And here we go. I'll be looking forward to this. Woo! Was incredible. It doesn't let up anywhere around the layout. The speed of that, the air time, the hang time, that stall.
Oh, fantastic. You can see how fast it is by how fast you come into those brakes at the end.
That was a great way to start the day. That's woke me up. That is an incredible roller coaster. Words can't even describe how amazing it feels to be sat on that ride. It is absolutely amazing, isn't it?
That coaster is phenomenal. The airtime on there is fantastic, and the speed that that coaster takes around the layout is mad.
Oh, it's got an amazing layout, it really has. The stall on there is incredible as well. I really hope that the stall on Hyperion at Thorpe Park feels a little bit like this. Quite a long stall, but you know what, that coaster, it's world class. It's so far up my rankings. We need to do a top 10 video at some point, or like a top 25, do an updated one. But you know what, Zadra, absolutely amazing. It's riding so good, it's smooth, it's forceful, it's got so many amazing elements packed in. I really enjoyed it. And the good news is, the little gate was open just, so we managed to have another ride on there and got a back row as well. So we did 2 rides in like 15 minutes. 1 train operation, but sometimes they put a second train on later in the day. And also worth pointing out, you do need to pay for a locker if you have got a bag. It works out about £2.50, and then you can get a locker that transfers to all of the different rides. If you just got things in your pockets and they're secure and stuff, that's fine. Things like caps can just go on the station, but if you have got a bag, you can't leave them on the station. Oh, what a way to start our day with 2 back-to-back rides on there. I just wanted to show you the 2024 map, and this really does show you the size of this park. It really does. Main entrance all the way down there in Hyperion, and then you've got all this front section that is packed full of rides. You've got the water park all down here as well, lots of pools and slides, and that's all included in your theme park ticket. You literally just walk straight through from the theme park into the water park. And off to the left, you've got all these areas as well, including where Zadra is just down there. Making our way into Aqualantis now for a ride on Abyssus. And then you've got the new Sweet Valley just down there as well. It really is a massive theme park.
It's huge. So the eagle-eye viewers might be thinking, Charlotte, why have you got different sunglasses on? I've just been and bought a new pair, because I've got prescription sunglasses and they give me headaches, so I bought some new ones. £4.50.
£4.50! Wow, fantastic. So welcome to Aqualantis, beautiful area of the park, and the good thing is they've now finished all the theming around here. And last time we were at this park, there were still quite a few areas that hadn't been finished, including here on the Zamperla Disco. Yeah, that's looking really good. Nice music around here as well, very inspiring. And of course, we've got the Vekoma launch coaster, Abyssus just over here. So excited to get on this again. And here it is, Abyssus. I do love how much water there is in this area as well. I mean, you'd expect it with it being called Aqualantis, wouldn't you? But yeah, it's great round here. Love all this theming. I'm excited to get back on this. I remember saying last time that we enjoyed it, but we felt like, you know, it hadn't quite warmed up yet. It was very new when we experienced it, so a few years in, hopefully this will have warmed up nice. I tell you what though, look at all this theming and detail around here. The waterfalls coming out the station. When you come to parks like this, it's literally a 10-year-old park, and look how much it's grown and developed in that period of time. Like, incredible, it really is. Let's go, and we'll take you on with the POV. Hey, what's cool about this? You actually sit in a boat. It's got vest restraints on here, but they are pretty comfortable, to be honest. They're not too tight. Let's go and ride Abyssus. And we're going to dispatch right down here on the back car. Second row from the back, so we got a bit of a better view here for the POV. And we get ready now for that first launch. Not too forceful, but just enough. Hey! Woohoo! Hey! Nice little pops of airtime. Lots of twists and turns. Very smooth. Ready for the main launch. Rolling into it. Here we go. Are we going to feel that trim brake? Oh! Woo! Way! Woo! Oh, that's a great airtime though. Woo! Now we start to kind of dive through the water into the big trough. Away. Woo. Some nice whippy transitions. Oh, and it's the brake run. That's Abyssus in the beautiful Polish sunshine. Oh, that was lovely. Enjoyed that. It's that big. When you get to a major ride, you might as well have two rides on it. So just had a back-to-back ride on Abyssus, and you just saw the POV there from down towards the back of the train. Top speed of 62 miles an hour, 4 inversions on there as well. And how was your ride, Charlotte?
I think for me it's a coaster of two halves. Some of it, the speed takes it really well and there's some intensity, whereas other parts of the layout feel a little bit slow. Yeah,
it's like coming over the top here, you really do feel the trim brake on there, which is a shame. But I do like some of the transitions, some of the banking left to right. Oh, it's the same for me. Of course, you have got that top speed of 62 miles an hour, but that's only like in one part of the layout. I just wish it took some of it with a bit more speed. Some of them transitions would be great if I was whipping side to side, but still, it's a good ride. It's not like a full intense thrill coaster, that one. I'd say more family thrill in my opinion with that ride, but some good airtime hills on there, and the inversions are good fun. It's very smooth, it's comfortable, and it's well themed as well. And whilst we're down in this part of the park, we might as well have a ride on Light Explorers. This is one of 2 Vekoma boomerangs they've got at this park. They've got one down on the other end, and they've got one down here at the back as well. 0-minute wait. Yeah, here's a look at the lockers. So yeah, you just get like a little wristband over at the side. Works out about £2.50 all day to rent a locker. So it's all right, that is. I'm not a fan of paid lockers in general, but £2.50 all day, it's not too bad, is it really?
I can't complain too much about that.
Yeah, it's all right. I still think they should be free though if they do expect to use lockers, but for a couple of quid, it's okay. Right, let's go have a ride on Light Explorers. I'll tell you what, this weather today is gorgeous. It's like 26 degrees Celsius. Perfect day for riding all these fantastic attractions. Let's go, Light Explorers, family boomerang from Vekoma. Nice view from up here in the queue line. Little boat ride just down there. There's a rocking tug over that side as well. What's cool about this, it goes right over the water, and you can see the reverse section just over there at the back. So let's go and ride. So we're down here near the back. Great view over Aqualantis from here. Wow, look at this is off ride. Really does look the part, doesn't it? All these buildings, the theming's great. And off to the right, Zadra. Whoa! Okay, to an abrupt stop. Here we go. Woo! Oh, hey. He's loving it behind. I love how you dip down there in a trough in the water. That's cool. And back we go. Really good fun layout that is. And there we go. Light Explorers. Enjoyed that. Well, we had a nice ride there over on Light Explorers. Really good fun family boomerang coaster, and the location really makes that as well. Oh, I tell you what, just to walk around a theme park in the lovely sunshine again, fantastic. And I have my shorts on as well. Charlotte though isn't feeling top form are you today?
No, I've got a really bad cold. Like, I wasn't sure if I was going to come to the park this morning, but I thought I'm going to come out and get some fresh air.
So if you're wondering why Charlotte might be a little bit off it, that is why.
I've got a really bad cold.
We think it could have been caused maybe by the air conditioning system at the Moxie Hotel that we just stayed in Germany.
I woke up like really flued up, and then on the flight I was really flued up, so hoping that the fresh air will do me good today.
Fingers crossed. But yeah, she's came out and was going to take it easy, and yeah, we're going to have a ride on the Wonder Wheel just here now. For us, this is a new addition. I think it opened a couple of years ago, but it's our first time actually seeing this here at Energylandia, and we should get some great views of Zadra. Well, we just walked straight onto the Wonder Wheel, and yeah, here we go. We're going to get some awesome views from on here. Also, very nice enclosed gondolas with air conditioning as well. Perfect today. Wow, look at this. The views are awesome from up here. Look at Abyssus just over there, and you can see Choco Chip Creek, the new family roller coaster down there as part of Sweet Valley. We'll be having a good explore of that new area whilst we're here. And then looking out over to the right, Zadra. Wow, the positioning of this wheel is pretty spectacular. I love this. And yeah, this whole back part of the park, you can see how it's split now into 3 nicely themed areas, and also you can do a full kind of circular loop down now like we have done today. You can go straight down there, down to Aqualantis, and then back through Sweet Valley. So I do really like that. Looks completely different to this side of the park here, doesn't it? And obviously the first thing you notice here is how it's not really split into theme areas. All the rides, the coasters, flat rides are all just kind of next to each other in their own little spaces. So in the long term for here, I'd love to see them kind of work this front part of the park into themed areas, but still they've got some absolutely fantastic attractions. And of course you got Hyperion just down there, not called it Hyperion yet. And then just off to the right, Formula, that's a really good coaster. You got the Speed Water Coaster, which you can see towering on the skyline off to the right, and of course you got the Mayan roller coaster, which is the SLC just over here. Beautiful views. Oh, here we go. We're going to get an amazing view of Zadra now. Wow, coming up into the stall just there. They really thought about the position of this, because it doesn't really take anything away from the area down here. You know, it doesn't block the view or anything. They just put it off to the side, and I mean, you just get to really appreciate the views of the park and also the scenery all around Energylandia as well. Great addition. The Wonder Wheel. Oh, we're just coming round up to the highest point now. High above Zadra. Gorgeous. And we're going round for a second lap now. Plenty of time to get loads of photos and videos if you're coming on here during your visit. And that's the subway that runs under the road just there. You can't get a foot long in there. It's literally just a walk under the road between the two parts of the park. Kind of looks like a little miniature village, doesn't it, from up here? Great views, really enjoyed that. Well, I think the Wonder Wheel is a great addition to Energylandia. You get views of all the attractions from up there, but especially of Zadra. It really does look the part, this coaster. It's one of the best looking coasters out there, and also rides one of the best as well. An amazing ride here at this park, and if you've still never been here and experienced it, get yourself out here, and from the wheel, just really got to appreciate how beautiful it really is. Anyway, it's lunchtime now. I've had quite a productive morning. We've got lots of rides in. Gonna get a bit of food now. You got all sorts down here. They do pizzas, you've got a bakery, sandwiches. They've got a big like chicken bucket that you can get as well. Just over on there. Look at that, the family bucket. Fantastic. Oh, and there she goes again. What a coaster. a beast. I do love how cheap it is here in Poland. Just gone for this massive donut here. It was like, what, £1.50 or something?
Yeah, like £1.57 or something like that.
That is fantastic. Look at that, and it's full of all raspberry in the middle. Absolutely delicious. Oh, I tell you what, that was absolutely delicious. Really enjoyed that. And now we've made our way right down here to the front of the park. It's going to have a ride on Hyperion, and it's now actually sponsored by Pepsi. Yeah, it seems like they've got a few more sponsorships here at the park for this year. That's the thing, it brings in extra revenue for them, as much as I'm not a massive fan of sponsorships myself. Well, this first part of the park, really, it's not really like a theme park down here. It's not really immersive areas. It's more an amusement park, so I don't mind too much. Here we've got the tune pumping out. I love this. Here it is. So we've got the Pepsi Max big one back at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and now we've got the Pepsi Hyperion just over here at Energylandia. Let's go and join the queue. Of course, we have got them fast tracks to use as well with the stay at the Western Camp if it's busy. There you go, there's the updated sign. Pepsi Hyperion. Very futuristic feel with the queue line. It's making our way around. It's another one that's got a very long queue. Basically, you go all the way up the building, all the way down the building. Looking forward to getting back on this. Very forceful ride. It's quite funny this. We have to go all the way up to the top there. Where's the station? Just down there. Oh, pretty good fun how they put it all together. Oh, we made it to the top, and you got some nice views looking out at the coaster from here. Fantastic layout on this. And now we go back downstairs just to get your exercise in today, Charlotte.
Oh, no.
Hey, we made it after about 10 minutes of walking around the queue line. We're back down here at the bottom. And yeah, I just wanted to point out as well, they've got quite an interesting loading procedure here. So instead of having like a member of staff batching the rows, they have these turnstiles, and then you've got the screens, and then it basically counts people through on the screens to get through onto the trains. Yeah, it's just a different way of doing it really. So it saves them having another member of staff. Let's go. Wait about 5 minutes, just one train in action today. Pepsi down there on the front. Yeah, you need to wear goggles on the front of this now, and also on Zadra since last time we came. Goggles are required on the front. Pepsi up there as well. I do like a nice Pepsi, to be fair. Nice tiered seating on this as well. 2 seats in the middle, and then of course the 2 tiered on either side. Let's go. And we're off. So I've took the back right seat. It can be quite rattly at the back on Hyperion, however, worth it for the intensity. There's Charlotte. Hey, you look really high up there.
I know, you're not really small.
Pepsi logos on the train. Yeah, not a huge fan of the sponsorship. Some good views looking out over the park and the car park. And you can see the Western Camp just down there in the distance as well. Not too far at all. Fantastic first drop on this into a tunnel. And here we go. Wow. Woo! Oh! Oh! Wow! Woo! Oh, that air time is so good there. Oh, nice overbank. splash there at the end, but I tell you what, that was riding really, really good. So forceful that, isn't it?
Oh my god, that was brilliant.
So much airtime. I mean, that and Zadra, two amazing coasters here at this park. Wasn't quite as rattly as what I remember down on the back, actually. Brilliant that. I'm going to go again. Behind us actually just had 3 back-to-back rides there on Hyperion. Thought may as well make the most of it whilst we're down here at the front of the park. That coaster is excellent, especially down there at the back row. You really get whipped down the drop. It's one of the best first drops on any coaster out there, in my opinion.
Oh, that coaster is excellent, but it is very forceful. When you sat on the outside seat, it's got a little bit of a shake to it, but it's a great ride. The layout on there is brilliant.
It's packed full of airtime, and what I really like is you come down that drop, which is incredible, and then you straight into the tunnel, then the big airtime hill. You got the turnaround, which is actually an inversion, and then the overbank, and the rest of the ride is really low to the ground. Lots of great speed, including that airtime hill that you've got near the ground. You've also got some banking left to right that it takes with some really good pacing, and then of course you get one final bit of airtime just as you come into the brake run. We had no water splash today, but you know what, it's an absolutely awesome coaster that is. Great to get back on there and have a few rides on it as well. Hyperion is awesome, and that first drop just keeps me wanting more. And this is what I love about Energylandia, such a variety of attractions. You got the space theme just over there of Hyperion, and then to the left we got a nice family roller coaster from Vekoma, which is themed around sweets. You gotta love it. I do like the Zero car on this one though, there he is. And the mascots of the park are quite cute as well, right? Really good. So yeah, we're gonna have a ride on this now, may as well whilst we're down here at the front of the park. This is the Energous roller coaster for families. That's the thing, yes, they've got 19 coasters here, but they've got a lot of family coasters. Great if you've got kids. And here we go, we got a dispatch. It is a 2-lap special, this one as well. And yeah, it looked really busy when we're coming in, but it always does at this park. Like, because of course the entrance, you know, isn't massive, that entrance street. Once everybody spreads out, like the park really, you know, just spreads the crowds. Lots of capacity. And here we go. Down on the front with our little friend. Woo! Hey! Lots of the theming around here, you know, it's very cheaply done with some of this. Like I said, I'd love to see them kind of come back to this entrance area of the park and make it all one cohesive theme, and maybe they might do that in the future. Oh, it's beautiful today, not a cloud in the sky. Perfect. Just keep on riding this afternoon at Energylandia. So that's all the entrance building over there, loads of restaurants, quite a few shops around that way as well. And here we go, round number 2 on Energous. Whee! Family coaster that is, right next door to the beast of Hyperion. It's good though, just coming on a little family coaster. After you've had 3 back-to-back rides on there, you need a little break. Oh, good little family coaster that. We're just exited into the gift shop just here. Energylandia Monopoly, just up there, 169 Polish zloty. Then we've got the mascots just down here as well. Oh, these are nice, aren't they?
So this is the first one.
I'm not too sure on the names, are you?
No.
Right.
I've got this one, he's got...
Oh, I'll say it'll just there.
Oh.
And a little dragon. Oh, they're quite nice, aren't they? Does it remind you of Figment with the wings? Is that like?
Really nice, I really like it.
Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
Oh, he's lovely.
How are you feeling? Are you okay?
I'm getting there slowly.
Yeah, just
trying to take it easy. I didn't have 3 back-to-back rides on Hyperion. I had a little wait off.
You had 2 though.
I did have 2, yeah. I'm getting there slowly.
Yeah, make the most of it. Oh, that's the thing, just take it easy. Yeah, some good merchandise. Right then, so we've done all coasters so far, so I fancy a water ride. There are some pretty big ones here at the park. However, there's a nice small one down here at the front, and it's not busy at all. So we're going to take you all on this now, because yeah, this gets really big queues normally. In fact, I remember when I first came waiting ages for this, so I just wanted to experience it, because I thought, oh, it's got a big indoor section. Sponsored by Tofifi. That's up there, so I'm saying it Tofifi.
Oh, I like how he's in the boat, like, and then the other one's like behind him.
Oh, are you coming on or not with your feeling off it?
I'm not going to come on because I don't want to end up getting soaked and I've already got a cold and it'll just make me feel worse.
Oh, you're going to do some of the other water rides maybe tomorrow though, aren't you?
Maybe tomorrow when I'm feeling a little bit better.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll take you all on this. Yeah, it's nice and quiet, the Tofifi flume ride. And here we go, only waiting about 2 minutes and I'm off. Just here on this flume ride. So you can fit up to 4 per boat in here. And from what I remember, this can be quite a soaker. I mean, the boat looks really wet. Charlotte's managed to escape this one. Little bits of theming in here, nothing too much. And then round to the lift hill. So yeah, it's got a couple of drops on here from what I remember. On this Tofifi themed flume ride. Yeah, a lot of the rides have got sponsorships here now. I mean, this has had it for quite some time on this, but oh, that's it. Top to the bottom of the lift. Gradually coming up. Yeah, from what I remember, you get quite a wave coming over on this. Is it going to be this drop? It could be. Here we go. Oh! Oh! See what I mean? You see that right there? Oh my god, that was a soaker. Should have sat Charlotte in the front. No, she's not feeling the best today, bless her. Very slowly climbing up the lift hill. This is quite a clever idea though, isn't it? Having the poles across just to stop anybody standing up. Do you like that idea? I think it goes quite fast around this top bit and then we're straight into another drop, the big grand finale. I do like a Tofifi though. Oh, there's the drop. Yeah, it's kind of curved around here. This is it. Whoa! Oh, blimey! Ah! This is it. Way! Oh god, it's quite scary when you come around the top there at some speed. They're pretty wet, but luckily it's a nice day. I've even got my shorts on today as well. Lovely day for it. Here in Poland. Takes you by surprise when you get on that because you wouldn't expect it to have quite as big of a drop hidden away around there. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. Nice to get back on it. And you've also got a little splash battle just opposite here as well, looking very colourful. This whole front section of the park's got so much colour to it. As you can see, all the pipes around there. Nice little interactive boat ride. Just round the corner, another family coaster. Very basic caterpillar coaster just round here, but it has got some quite elaborate theming all around the side as well. So yeah, this is how the park started 10 years ago. Just these bits down the front. It opened with a few coasters, some family rides, and look where it is 10 years later. It's grown so much to become one of the biggest theme parks, well, not just in Europe, but the world. What's quite funny is every ride or attraction has also got a big number on the top as well, as you can see, which matches the map. So yeah, as much as you think, oh, it looks a bit silly, it's actually quite helpful when you're looking to find things around the park. This is probably one of the quietest days I've ever had here though today. Like, it's fantastic. If you did want to get every coaster credit, you could have probably done it in one day today with how low the crowds are. Double deck carousel just down here as well. I'm sure there's one of them in the new Sweet Valley area. And of course we've still got all that to check out and loads of other rides to go on here. So much to see. So that actually leads through into the water park just over there. Slide down here as well, so yeah, kind of where it all started, you know, like more of an amusement park down here than it's more theme park, of course, down at the back. That big lift hill you can see there is the speed water coaster. They've got a lot of shows and entertainment throughout the park as well. It really is the full package. They've got a lot here. Just fascinates me how much this place has grown, you know. Oh, a little bubble show.
Próbujemy jeszcze raz. Uwaga.
And Happy Loops, which is a little SBF visa spinning coaster just over here.
A teraz robimy dużo takich małych banieczek, żebyście mogli je złapać. Uwaga, zaczynamy jeszcze raz. Prawo, lewo.
Lots of big, bright, colourful theming right in all this area. Bus ride just over there. And you've also got a little monorail attraction that runs around the top just here. Some nice views. What they really could do with here are some transport rides, because they haven't got any that actually take you around the park. A train or maybe even a monorail, like a big monorail, would be the best. I mean, of course, you got these little scenic ones like this one here, but like a full monorail going around the park that would take you down to the back. I think that's what it really could do with here now, you know.
This park is so large, to get from one end of the park to the other, it would take like 15-20 minutes to walk there.
Yeah. Even
Whereas
like
if you've got a monorail, you could, with multiple stops around the park, it would be so much better.
I mean, they could go for a train or a gondola system, but I think like a train might be quite hard to work into the areas. A monorail could just go around the whole perimeter, couldn't it, really?
Around the outside.
Yeah, it'd be really nice, that would, in the future. Yeah, lots of family attractions. Of course, Energylandia is always famous for its, you know, big thrill coasters, especially with Zadra and Hyperion. But actually, there's a lot more else here for families as well, if you are coming here to the park. Of course, we always like to show you the full package here on Theme Park Worldwide. Not just about the big coasters, so much more we're here to see. And that was a look just there at the Speed Water Coaster. We'll save that one for tomorrow, so make sure you come and join us in the Day 2 vlog. So yeah, as we mentioned, 19 roller coasters here. There's another couple just here. That one's themed around aliens just over there. Lots of big kind of tacky theming around here, but it's good for the kids. And they've even got this one just here. I remember last time there was a member of staff on here who was going like, "Way!" getting everybody going. They're loving it. You gotta think, a cred's a cred. They're definitely enthusiasts on there. Literally just getting the credit here at Energylandia. Why not? Make the most of it. And you got a space gun, little flat ride just over there. So you know what? May as well be going on with that now. Bring back them old submission memories from Alton Towers. It's on 0 minutes, so why not? Some very strange theming in this queue line. Look at that alien just kind of laying on a hospital bed. And all these different bits over at the side. We've got an old TV just down there. What's quite concerned it is, we've got what look like brains just in here as well. I don't have a clue what's going on. Let's go and ride. Right, here we go on the space gun. I just missed out on getting a front row on this. I would have seen a lot more on the GoPro. So I'll just put in a little bit of footage on this one as we make our way over. Yeah, who remembers Submission that used to be at Alton Towers? Very similar kind of ride to this. Double inverter. Of course, we go all the way over and get some nice interaction with the other side as we do. I do enjoy a good flat ride. Hey! Oh. Ready for some hang time now. Hey! Hey! Oh, the view's not too bad, to be fair. I think Charlotte's having an ice cream down there. Did you say if you're not feeling well, no ice cream, does he go? Oh! Space gun. She sounds like she's enjoying it on the road behind me. Oh my god. She's having too good of a time on here, I think. Is that screens of enjoyment or screens of terror? I'm not too sure. And yeah, some good views of the pyramid right next door, and also Hyperion just over there that we keep seeing. There it is. That's Space Gun. I'll see you when I come off. It was alright, that was. Some nice hang time. A little bit uncomfortable with the restraints on there though, which is a shame, but of course it is one of the cheaper flat rides that you can go for a ride like that. It's not really got the build quality of something maybe from Intamin, but still it was good. Yeah, I enjoyed getting on it. And we're making our way down here to Formula now. So this a really good Vekoma launch coaster. Again, Vekoma, you see the theme, there's a lot of Vekoma rides here at this park. Definitely done some deals with them over the years here, whilst I've been putting in all these rides. But yeah, this is fantastic, really enjoy it. Nice launch coaster, and this was the first kind of big thrill coaster to open here at Energylandia. 10-minute wait. We'll just get this nice shot of it coming down the launch here as well. It comes out of the tunnel and up into this element here, which is great. Oh, it really looks the part as well there, doesn't it? Some good speed. From what I remember, we actually enjoyed this more than Abyssus. Just a lot faster through the elements. Great ride. That's the thing, Vekoma have done really well, haven't they, out of this park over the past 10 years. Some awesome attractions. You alright there? What's going on?
Wetting me from over.
Ah, there's a splash battle on the other side. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, look, there we go.
Oh, it's them on the splash battle, isn't it? Oh, James.
Just another splash battle just over there.
Yeah, just
you know, just two of them, like, why not?
makes sense.
Luckily, it's lovely and warm. Oh, it's quiet this, and 2 train service as well. Whee! So yeah, in terms of the lockers, some of them, the lockers are in the queue line and they split off like this one, and then you access it from the other side. Then some of them, like Hyperion, you've actually got the lockers just out the front. So yeah, it varies depending on the ride. Let's go, Formula. Well, I might not have the theme in, but it is an award winner, or at least it was back in 2016. It won the European Star Award for Best New Coaster. There we go. Make sure you secure your loose articles. Look at this, it's got some damaged phones down there, some keys.
Keys are actually cutting off because of the forces.
Yeah. Let's go on. Oh, we're going to be in for a nice front row ride. Way less than 10 minutes. There's a nice view of the up cabin. And Formula's biggest fan just over there as well. I nicked that joke from Charlotte.
Unbelievable.
Let's go. Again, nice vest restraints on here. Pretty comfortable. Let's ride into the launch tunnel. I like how you get a bit of smoke, and we're off. Ride that is nice and smooth, comfortable, and good for a compact layout as well. Hey, well, we just had an awesome front row ride there on Formula. There it goes again. Just coming out of the sidewinder, great element on there, 49-mile-an-hour top speed, 3 inversions total, and it was really good down there at the front just to kind of see the views on there as well. It's not got the theming around here, but it's a great ride, isn't it?
I love a launch coaster, and the launch on there packs a punch. It's quite snappy. The coaster is actually quite low down in some parts, which is really great. It's a great layout. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's one of them as well, that it's got the little tents as tunnels, so nothing too much on the theme in front, but a very nice ride. That's the thing for Vekoma these past few years. Made some really enjoyable, much smoother but also forceful coasters, and this is one of them. Formula, I think, is great. After riding Abyssus again though this time, I do feel like Abyssus has warmed up, so I probably would take that over this. Before I remember saying that I preferred this, but it is a little bit on the short side. But I think that's the thing with Vekoma coasters and coasters in general, they really do warm up over the years, and since we were last here, Abyssus is certainly riding better than what it was back in 2021. Right then, time for another family roller coaster now, also from Vekoma, and it's right next door, and that's the RMF Dragon roller coaster. You can see this, is it a volcano or is it a mountain? I'm not too sure. There you go, it's got a dragon just on the front. Another one that's sponsored by RMF FM radio station. Let's go around the corner. Let's go and take you all on this lovely afternoon. Some of the theming of this park is quite funny. Definitely nothing to do with Meta from cars just there. It's not Mater, Charlotte. It's just,
No,
it's not, definitely
Mater.
not.
I'm not too sure what that is. Definitely not Mater.
There's nothing like him.
No.
Maybe it's one of his cousins or something, I'm not too sure. Churros just down here. Not too bad prices at all. That's the thing, if you're coming out here from the UK, you realise just how cheap some of the stuff is over here. It is great. Loads of food as well, all spread throughout the park. Let's go, the entrance is just down here to the coaster. I think it's just down here on the right from what I remember. And here it is, good ride this is. 10-minute wait. And we're off, we waited about 10 minutes there, that was our biggest queue of the day. Has only got one train though, and that's due to the nature of the design of this, with the brakes actually being in the station itself. We're right down on the back, which is the best row for this. And we're going to drop down into the Dragon's Mouth. Right down there. Whoa! Woo! Over back. Wow! This is good at the back. Hey, a bit of helix, helix, helix. Hey, another helix. Oh, that was fantastic. Great down the back. It's a real whippersnapper down that drop. What a great day we're having here at Energylandia. Another look there at Formula. And just behind it, the green track and blue supports of the Dragon roller coaster. I thought that was great, especially down at the back of the train.
That coaster is brilliant. The layout on there is brilliant, and it is really intense as well. And when you drop down into the Dragon's Mouth, it's excellent.
Yeah, especially down the back row there. That's where it's at. The first drop really whips you down, as you can see from this angle. It's quite steep actually. Then you got the numerous drops, helixes, some different transitions on there. Just a really good ride. Like, of course, it's a standard layout from Vekoma. You can find that layout at many parks around the world now. But still, like, it holds up. I like the section over the water the best at the start of the ride. We're going to make our way back over onto the other side now. I think we're going to have a nice ice cream, and then also have another ride on Zadra, or a couple of rides. Oh man, many rides. I love it. This shows just how much capacity this park has got though. Like, it's actually quite busy today for a weekday, but there's just that many rides. I mean, look at this. If we saw these crowds back home at a park, everything would be on 90 minutes and 2 hours. Here, in the biggest queue on the board was 15 minutes just. Like, crazy. So many rides. You can see why they just kept building and building, because people are still coming. Oh, this is my favourite place is to sit and relax in the park. It's so nice here. Just had a massive ice cream and it was like £1.30 as well.
Oh, you did a really good whippy there.
Yeah, it was nice, just catching some sunshine there.
Yeah, we'll have to move from over there because there's no sun, so I want to sit in the sun.
Why not? Well, I'm going to leave Charlotte in now whilst I can have another ride on Zadra. You're going to get a miss, aren't you, this time?
Have a nice sit down in the sun.
Yeah, hopefully you'll feel a lot better tomorrow after a nice rest.
Go to sleep tonight.
Oh, poor Charlotte. Yeah, lovely places to sit and relax though. That's the thing, you don't need to go on the rides like to have a nice time. You can just sit here and soak up the sun and enjoy the atmosphere. It's lovely, all the buildings down here, the music. Really nice part of the park around here, my personal favourite. Here we go then for another ride on Zadra. Wait about 15 minutes. What a machine this is. 2 train service now as well. Here, we're ready, here we go. Woo! Wow! Woo! Woo! insane. That was wild. Oh, wow. Speechless. Oh, I tell you what, that is one wild beast, it really is. It's warmed up so much throughout the day as well compared to that ride this morning. Incredible. I mean, even on the morning, it's a world-class coaster. Later in the day, oh, it is just phenomenal. It really is. One of the best roller coasters anywhere in the world. IMC really know how to do it, don't they? Oh, that was amazing. And also, whilst we're down here, we may as well go for a ride on Frida. Another Vekoma family coaster just down here. Oh, you have a nice chill out in the sunshine, Charlotte?
Yeah, nice and warm there.
Yeah, nice and relaxed.
Wiping up my nose.
Oh dear. Hopefully, nice relaxed tonight back at the Western Camp. Gonna be on top form. This is confusing, isn't it? Entrance this way, entrance this way. Yeah. I suppose when they open more extensions, isn't it? And off we go. Wait less than 5 minutes for Frida just here. Yeah, that's the thing at this part, like, inconsistent with the theming. You know, like, you've got that beautiful themed street, really nice area, and then you come on this, and you got like a metal covering over the lift hill, and nothing. It's nicely landscaped, I guess, kinda. Oi. Great views though. Whoa. Hey. Nice little S-bends. Oh. That's it, back into the station. Just one lap. Sure we used to get 2. Also, we've got a bit of a sword fight going on down here. Bless you, Charlotte, sneezing there. Oh, Frida made you sneeze there. I don't think it's Frida, do you? Look at this. They're the guys that opened the park this morning.
Now they're having a sword fight with guests.
I love that though, a bit of interaction. They have got a lot of shows and entertainment here at Energylandia as well. Of course, there's so much to fit in. Then we're going to have a go on this little monorail just up here now. You get some good views of Zadra. Before, you used to get the best views actually of Zadra from on here, but now you've got the Wonder Wheel. I guess they're the best views from up there. But yeah, 10-minute wait for this. So we're going to give this a go now. Entrance is just over here, up the steps. So many rides, so much to see, so much to do. And of course, come and join us for day 2. And we're going to be having a dedicated video looking around the new Sweet Valley area as well, with 2 new coasters. And the attraction's called Dragon Adventure. Let's go and take you along. And whilst we're up here waiting, you get another awesome view at Zadra. And also another junior coaster that there is down in this area as well. You can just see it peeking out from behind the buildings. Lots of family coasters here to enjoy. Off we go on our Dragon Adventure. And you can just see off to the right hand side there a look at the new Sweet Valley area. Doesn't look like they've finished the rock work yet there in the middle, unfortunately. Just all the structure there and round at the back of the station. But we're going to be taking a good detailed look around the area and sharing on-ride POVs in tomorrow's video. So come and join us for that one. And then we'll be back for our day 2 vlog. So yeah, full tour of the land coming up in tomorrow's video, because there's some flat rides around there, 2 coasters, both from Vekoma. Wouldn't expect anything less from Energylandia. And then of course we'll enjoy the buildings, theming and so much more around there as well. The good thing is they've planted loads of trees around here. So these will grow nicely over the next few years to start to split off some of these different areas of the park around here. So that's the thing for me, it still feels too new, it's not mature enough, this park. You know, it'd be really nice when all these trees grow and you don't see things from a distance, you know, and it kind of blocks it in a little bit. I look forward to that. But still, 10 years of Energylandia this year. That's it, Charlotte, having a good pedal there.
Yeah, but we're pedalling. Full stop. We're not even doing it.
Yeah, I don't think the pedalling does anything on this. I think it's literally
Get your
just for
exercise.
show. Yeah, well, that's the thing. You don't need to do the pedalling. You get your exercise in here anyway.
Yeah,
it's that big of a park. We've done a lot, and we've still got loads of rides to go on. Tomorrow we've got loads of water rides to do, so that'll be good. We've got the speed water coaster, got the SLC to get on, there's another boomerang, some more flat rides, lots of other water rides, the rapids to do. There's so much here. They've literally got like almost one of everything at this park. So yeah, I look forward to sharing the day 2 video with you all in the next few days as well. As much as the views of Zadra are better from on the wheel, still nice though coming on this. You get a good kind of overview of the area. Play area down there as well, lots of play equipment set up throughout the park as well for the little ones. It's not always about the rides. And there's a look at the Wonder Wheel. Really nice addition with that. Yeah, there's the SLC. You've got a shoot the chute style boat ride just over there, water ride. So the flats and things as well. So yeah, lots more to see and do during our trip. There she goes, the beauty. By far my favourite ride here at the park. Amazing. Running so well. And they fit a lot of ride there. It's not that big of a space really. Very nice use of space with Zadra. There she goes. Nothing like the feeling of just coming around that corner and then coming up into this stall dust here. Look at the pacing of it. That's our ride almost coming to the end, and also we're coming towards the end of our day 1 vlog here from the park. Well, we've just done a couple more re-rides after our ride up there on the monorail and just made the most of a not too busy park. It's been a really good day today. We're fitting loads of rides and attractions, and of course we've still got lots more to see as well, as that brings us towards the end of today's video. So we're just going to make our way now, have a general stroll up to the park exit, and then we'll wrap up today's video. Day 1 here at Energylandia, May 2024. Hyperion just behind us. I nearly called it Hyperion then. I'm going to do that at some point this year and get them mixed up. But still, that brings us to the end of our day 1 vlog here from Energylandia in Poland. Beautiful day today. Got my shorts on, blue skies, sunshine. It's been a really nice day. I know Charlotte's not been feeling the best, but how are you?
No, I've managed to get on quite a few bits and I'm just going to have a nice rest this evening.
It's been really nice getting back to the park today. First time in 3 years for us. Of course, getting on Hyperion just here. Absolutely amazing coaster. Really do enjoy it. And that first drop, one of the best anywhere in the world in my opinion.
Oh, the drop on there is fantastic, and the layout, some of it is just so low down to the ground. It's a great coaster. I really enjoy it.
Builds up the speed so much with all the different elements. And then of course the main event, Zadra. I mean, that coaster's incredible. We're talking on a world-class level with that ride. I fell in love with it when I first experienced it, and it's just the pacing on there, isn't it?
It is just so fast. You come into that brake run so fast at the end. It's a brilliant coaster. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, especially the stall on there as well.
Brilliant.
The other elements on there. It's an incredible airtime machine as well. What a beautiful ride. And then of course we've experienced lots of other great rides today. Formula's been really good. Some nice family coasters here, a lot of family coasters here at this park, and just overall it's been really nice getting back. Of course we've seen a few other changes in terms of sponsorships. Not a huge fan of those. I mean, they do look a bit out of place, don't they, the sponsors?
I completely agree. I can understand why parks do it to get a bit of extra money and stuff, but sometimes they're just completely out of place.
Yeah, it doesn't really look the best on some of the rides with the sponsorships, and I believe Sweet Valley's got some of those as well, as we're going to see in tomorrow's vlog. We're still looking forward to seeing Sweet Valley. Last time we were here, it was almost finished construction. We thought it might even be open that year, but no, they've waited 3 years. It's been standing there before actually opening it, so very excited to step in there tomorrow. And we've got 2 more coasters to ride, a family mine train and another Vekoma family coaster. It's really 2 Vekoma family coasters, and along with that there's some new flat rides in there, lots of new theming, some eateries, some shops. So I'll have a good detailed tour of the brand new area here at Energylandia coming up tomorrow. Following that we'll have our day 2 vlog, lots more rides to go on, including water rides, flat rides, quite a few more coasters and so much more, and hopefully Charlotte will be feeling a bit better as well.
Fingers crossed I'm going to have a good rest this evening.
Oh, definitely. But thanks for joining us here on Theme Park Worldwide, and that leaves me one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. Bye.